And Gen.G will be on the CT side. The game will be starting very shortly indeed. Calyx now deploying a flashbang as Mihi makes his way to Wolof.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough to break this defense, but it's already a good start there. Ryan able to deliver one headshot. There's much more to go though, as we'll see, Legia making his way forward on the bomb train. Able to get a quick trade there though is Som, as we will have that bomb. Is having trouble getting planted, but there is now the space to do so. They've got the player advantage as well. Kusta, Daps, and Som looking to go for this retake now. That bomb is ticking away. It's very problematic, but what's more problematic is that Daps is now alone. No teammates to help him out here, and it looks like he is going to be in for some serious trouble, taking a lot of damage in that engagement despite being able to win it. The bomb, or rather the smoke will get on top of the bomb there to try to cover, well, I was just going to say try to cut off some angles here, but it's not really going to work out at all. It's a very desperate situation. Let's not. Some issues here for Gen.G. We'll see if they can mitigate that with their approach. And they're going quite aggressive in the A yard, trying to get 4 positions. Nice pick from Automatic with 4 positions working out.
After Jason ruined Kusta's career, he was able to come back with the AWP and really be something. And maybe we'll see that in future. But I think there are some variations to be had there. But if Automatic delivers the goods, the thing is, as
there is some comfort, they know no one's close, as there was the gap there. Automatic, though, is elevated, and that's going to be another frag. Beautiful stuff. They're playing really passive here, playing it by the book, and Envious certainly unable to find a way to make this one work. Lovely stuff from Gen.G. They'll pick up.
Pop flash avoided, but there's a second one. A chain flash catches Benta, and he goes down for free. Calyx with a nice punish. That was a nice little strat from Envy.
Position. We'll see how that pans out as now the push comes in towards the B-bomb side. The bomb's making its way across halls, but it won't be there for a while. And look at this, Daps is able to defend against the first player. That's a very slow peek into the position that Daps was holding. Mihi will go down, but the trade comes in as they have players up high. But it's a 2v3 here for Gen.G. This will be expensive, as it looks like they're going to go for it, James. I'm not so convinced, though.
2 Molotovs for Envy, but one's going to be deployed. You have to bear in mind that the bomb was planted on an elevated position. If it comes down to it later and they try to bounce a molly off the door, you can see a flank from Legia is in play as well, with the Kree coming in from the back. And Automatic is likely to lose his AWP, but he's ready for the flank. He's aware of it. Automatic with big brain plays. 4-1 Envy.
Yeah, this is looking great off the back of that initial 3-round opening. Gen.G's loss bonus, obviously, he's created some space for his team. Can harass these positions as well. Automatic misses the shot. There's the smoke that allows Mihu to get close. This is going to be very difficult there, I think, for Mihu to get value. But there might be a moment they may not suspect this, but straight into Som, who's right behind the smoke. And now it's up to the B play.
Yeah, and on the plus side, the rotation might be a little longer, but Daps will deliver for the time being. Going for that long spray as well. Take off Calyx away, 2 versus 4. We'll see what post-plant positions they can get into here, Envy. Calyx doing what he can with the scope. There's no flank just yet, but Envy have to be aware that it's possible, which causes them more problems. Smoke towards Connect will certainly help. Maybe he gets an angle. Avoid the flashbangs for now. There's a first spray. Now it's a 2 versus 3. Molotovs all over the place. Calyx still trying to run distraction. Ryan stuck in default. He sees 2 of them, but he can't take any down. Down to Ryan. He gets traded immediately by the numbers game. And Envy get their second round on the board, but only 2 players survive. Will Kusta start to peek now? He walks in. That's a free kill for Legia. Big position. On the kill cam, maybe he sees 2. Can't imagine he will see 3. Som will create a wall for himself. Avoids the flashbang easily. He's got a little trick though over the smoke, but he gets traded again. Legia with a second now.
Automatic close range with the orb. This is difficult, and he won't anticipate the movement from Legia. 2 versus 2 now, as Gen.G are certainly behind here. They are locked in the ladder room behind that smoke. Bented is critically low. I don't know how they get out of this situation. Legia has this situation under lock and key. He's going for the ace here, but Daps will find the trade, not expecting there to be another man so close, Legia. But he's done so much for his team here, and nifty. Does he find the timing? Oh, it looks like he may just get that. Oh, yeah, he's going to get it. I was hoping that there wouldn't be a crazy whiff.
Maybe looking for a late rotation through ladder, but that won't be the case as the grenades come in towards B. Daps with an off angle, letting them creep out of the ramp. He'll get his bell rung and then more. Automatic now trying to do what he can, but he's up against the world. He tagged but no frag, and it's 2 versus 5. I feel like Gen.G maybe could have been braver and put more people towards the B-bomb site, but
yeah,
overinvest here with the AWP alone.
Yeah.
This is really not worth it. You don't want to drop an AWP to your opponent, especially when there's 2 there.
Oh, he's confident.
He might get a cheeky one. Oh,
so close.
Come on, man.
You see Kusta has that angle. Gotta be careful, all the nades coming through. Nifty again with that orb holding the angle. There's the first connections, looking good for Gen.G. The bomb's down on the ground now as Kusta is just hammering them with the AWP. And now it's just the pole. Mihu, he's all that stands now for Envious, and he won't stand for too much longer.
There's only 2 flashes and a HE here for Gen.G, which they can't do much with, but they can certainly work with guns. Automatic and Daps will get off to a roaring start. The Krieg in the hands of Daps is great. Nifty will trade, but it's a 2 versus 4 now. Jumping over to plant the bomb, and that might be all they get out of this round.
Yeah, there is definitely a way to save this. That smoke will create some additional space. They do have a man able to deal with the flank, maybe take up the high ground, but Nifty is actually extremely isolated right now, and he's going to have to pull off something pretty miraculous to find a way out of this one. He spots the first one just around the side of the smoke. Nifty's in such trouble right now, trying to dance around the train. There's only so much that he can do before he gets taken down. It was a good effort. His on train is just actually so good, so comfortable. Ryan not expecting the off angle. That's a really devious off angle from Davs. He's going to pick up the kill there, and as well, that's going to help out Som. Not going to have to worry about as many players from the ladder room position. That really forward spot around that smoke, but the smoke won't be up forever. He's going to take the fight before it goes away, and Calyx is going to win that battle. Automatic won't land a shot towards Sandwich. He goes for another one. He gets the leg shot, but there's still a 3v3.
Leggy is in a very important position here. He could do a hell of a lot with this. Only Daps going to be on site once again. Spots second player. Can't quite get the spray though, but he's got a lot of information. Leaves automatic with 25 HP. Everybody's low though for all teams. And it might be down to the AWPs here. Nifty takes automatic out, and now Daps has crept over from the B bomb site. I'm not sure if he saw any of Nifty there. Nifty seems to have an idea as to where Daps is, so he might have just seen something. Bomb moving over towards the B bomb site now. Side plant, of course. Calyx could be anywhere, inviting Daps to rotate, but with 12 HP in a 1 versus 2, he seemed to have an idea, so I guess they did see each other.
Knowing what the T's are doing, and look at Nifty go. He's straight out of team main there with a cheeky pop onto Bentet, but just at the same moment. Oh dear, Daps didn't expect that. That's the information you need, but maybe is it too late? Because look how far Calyx is getting right now. Up through towards Connector. He's going to try to do what he can. Mihu will take down automatic. They have no idea about Calyx. Oh no, this is so bad for Kusta. He is getting stalked right now by Calyx. And this could just end the round. Calyx waiting for the perfect moment, sees both players and taps them down. Because there's so little time left, and there's no ground towards the A site. And there they go, into Daps, into the scout. There's the jump. Lovely stuff from Daps, using that jumping accuracy with the MP9 and automatic. Just making it a little bit sweeter with that scout, and it's a good finish, James. It's 5-10, but it...
Automatic, he's fishing for something, but he will get taken up by Nifty. Inferior range, no matter. Ryan up in that spot. That's a very nice gimmick. Beautiful shots from Mihu and Ivy. He's got a bomb in his hands, and there's no answer to any of these frags just yet from Gen.G. Bentet's got it all to do. Utility though, they sacrifice, but is it going to pay off? Kusta's charging forward. He's Wing through the smoke. Automatic doing what he can, but it's only 1 kill. Can they swarm the site here, Gen.G? They've put Envy on their back already with only 3. Make it 2 players. This is very fast advancing, and the answers are limited, but Calyx will do something by E-Box, taking out Kusta.
Yeah, they still have the bomb train. I like this high-energy approach from Gen.G, and they're going to finish it off quite nicely. And that...
The only man who's deep on A at the moment, avoiding as much as he can. That pop flash needs some work because automatic is not blind at all. And Calyx goes down for free. Nifty's there to trade though around an E-Box position, but who else or what else is on the A bomb site?
Oof, trades all over the place here. That's actually Leggy locking down Inner as well. There was a lurk out there. That Gen.G, but the setup here from Envious could be quite dangerous. Oh, the lineup there. Oh my god, he hit 3 players, James. Oh my god, that's so much damage in 1 shot. Nifty. Holy...
The money's good for the most part. Bentet's a bit short, but he can be dropped if needed. Well, they've got 4 Kriegs, and that's one way to change things. Oh, Legia, though, with the AWP, he is ready. No spray required. Going back to the well for another one, but Bentet was patient enough. Now, Gen.G will... Ryan up top. Spots an arm. That's a big clue, actually, but there's no rotation from Ivy. So these players must deliver, otherwise this round is over. Ryan gets taken out by default, and Calyx now in that choke point of Connector. What can he really do at this point?
Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly a situation that, obviously, you know, he took a risk there, and as you mentioned, James, Bentet was He was just holding that position because there were so many players there for Gen.G.
In towards that Olofmeister position. He's really far forward with the Krieg. So far, so good. Calyx has been taken out. Gen.G on the comeback trail.
It's a huge pick because you can see Kusta can actually fall back into relative safety, but he's going to double down here, try to get some more damage with this forward positioning. He might just find it. Great pick onto Nifty. He might just have another one. Ryan's in trouble now. That HE will be sending across towards Connector. Kusta is doing so much, creating space for the entire team. Leggy can't hit the shot, but Kusta certainly can with the Deeg, and that'll leave Ryan on his lonesome. And Kusta has something to say about that. What a quad kill from him.
A smoke grenade to create space, and there's plenty to come after it. All the junk thrown into the B bomb site. Leggy now hiding behind the smoke. Scopes in. Oh, lovely shot there as Kusta starts charging. Leggy delivers another kill, bomb on the floor now, and Daps is alone. 1 versus 4. They can't afford to lose rounds here, Gen.G. Envy are just 3 away, soon to be 2, surely, and there it is.
Automatic's waiting for some information play from the CTs, but it's never going to come, it seems, but until the moment they give up the position, and now
Leggy's going to take liberties as well. Envy have so many T choke points, it's ridiculous. And if he allows him to go downstairs and just stops the plant later on, that's going to be huge as well. The spray is messed up by Calyx, but Leggy here is starting to be an MVP for Envy on train, and they move to game point. Oh, jumping into the flames essentially to catch the CTs off guard. I think you were probably expecting Automatic to jump down a second or two later at best. And maybe that's it for Gen.G. Charging into the A-bomb site once again. Nifty's in the battle zones now, lining them up, but he can't quite finish off. Automatic down to 6 HP, but he's alive. 2 plays remain for Envy. Gen.G need 5 from 5 here. This would be the first one. It's a long road back, but they can do it. Leggy creeping. Won't be able to do anything. Calyx now almost getting to Dax, but some will shut him down. Leggy is going over towards the Ivy area, so there's a little change up in that respect. Bentet charging out once again. Calyx through the smoke. These flashbangs haven't quite hit the mark, but this time they will. Bentet taken out, and there's the upgrade he needed.
Find a pick, but it can't be all on him, but he will get that pick onto Calyx. Maybe they'll think that that was the ladder player. And indeed, there is some info, just checking. That's important. Ryan's there, so they know where one of the 4 remaining players is.
Automatic holding. Oh my god, he's tagged him. He's seen the barrel of his gun as well. He knows he's there, he's dead. And that's such an important trade from Kusta. He had to deliver that. Leggy going for the flicks now. Leggy and Nifty, all that remain. The rotation's coming in through the smoke. Nifty's creeping, and some will take him out. He's just waiting. They more or less started as 4 versus 5 here, Gen.G. They've turned things around though. But Leggy, he's 1 versus 3. He's taken Som out. Rotates towards Ivy. Spots one of the players. The bomb's planted. He knows roughly where everybody is. Now he seems committed to this. 1 versus 2. 1 was near T-Con. Where is the bomb planter? Scoped in already, but that really obscures his vision. Got Kusta, the other side of the train, looking towards Ivy now. He's actually, if he goes around this train, he would see everything. He doesn't have a kit though, so it seems that he will fall back. So many close angles. He spots the head there. There's a free one. He wants to go for it again, but once more, he's got to find the kill quickly because he doesn't have a kit. It's a 10-second defuse, and Kusta sees enough. He's a footman.
Some forward smokes, indeed. They're keeping it simple here, James. Just going for those wide swings, trying to win these duels, but it's trades, and it's looking like it's good for Gen.G so far, but there it is, Ryan on the bomb train to do some more damage.
It's been all about these rushes into the A-bomb site, and now Leggy, the stand-in, the coach, is alone. And a 1 versus 3. And that's not going to be where Miku is, so it's all changed now. That's a nice flick from Nifty. If they pay attention to the kill feed, they will realize that there's been a change of what could be. Smoke is up now from the T side, and Leggy is creeping around the back.
They're trying to go for a fake here as well. This is really interesting because Envy are pretty sold that it's going to be a play on the A-bomb site.
Behind, they've gone past each other.
Oh my god, Dabs. It's going to take down Leggy. It's going to cause so much chaos. What do they do with the bomb here? Oh, I think there's a lot of indecision as to where to put the bomb. And right now, everyone died on the A site, and now they don't have inroads to either bomb site. And there's only 20 seconds to go. I think they've outplayed themselves here, James. This is not a good look. And Ryan's okay. Well, Venta's going to be able to deal with that, but in comes another flank.
But the older school players will consider pop something else on train. Ryan going for an aggressive play, not working out for him. So we've got an early 5 versus 4 here for Gen.G.
And now they'll try to make their way forwards with Calyx. He's announced his position in the ladder room and he's picked up the kill on Dabs. So it's looking pretty good now for Envious once again for them because there are players in position to deal with this. 2 on this side, including Nifty on that AWP. That's a hard shot to hit though. Legia
will deliver, but he'll get traded this time by Kusa. No multi-frag for him. Nifty with another good flick. He's kept it competitive. It's a 2-on-2, but his teammates need to get through these choke points and Kusa makes his way forward. But does he have the timing to look in the right place at the right time? Calyx spots him. Kusa jumps down. Eventually to his doom. We've got Mihu coming in from the back. Automatic now in a sandwich. Has no idea where Mihu could be coming from, but can he look at the right place at the right time? Such is the question. Every corner you turn on Train. Automatic eventually seeing Calyx, but it will be 2 from 2 for Team Envy.
Keep their chances going, and that's a good start. Kusa with the entry frag on Ivy. Mihu falling.
And again, someone's going to get timed here, surely, but who's it going to be? Oh my god, Legia's got the sound cue, and he's got the kill, made sure of that one. In the meantime, Calyx trying to keep people honest around that main position, but can't quite get the spray. But he's got the information because Daps is carrying the bomb.
Indeed, and Legia, he's in ladder room with that AWP. He's could be really annoying here. Just his mere presence alone, even if he doesn't commit to peaks. Here it comes, the push through Ivy, the split from Ivy and T-Main. And there's a good defense on the bombs train. This is actually pretty decent for Envious, despite being down a man. They've got good positioning. Again, Legia is really cutting off one half of the push here, and look how much vision he can get. But he will go down. Daps able to get the kill. At least now Ryan and Nifty on this bomb train to try to do something here. Here comes the swing from Ryan. Bentet's ready, as is Kusta. They get the 1 round that they need. Daps actually, I think, top fragging at the moment for his team. And Automatic will take down Legia, just trying to go really fast there in Ivy, but Automatic keeps him honest. And now this is a rough start for Envious. Nifty back at the shenanigans once again. Some keeping himself alive, just barely, 4 HP. Nifty, he's just doing damage.
Oh no.
All these frags coming through are crazy. Nifty on 1 HP.
Yeah, some alive is a problem as well, as you could see. Just avoided that last tick of the flames and manages to get a shot through the smoke as well. That is pretty unreal. And that keeps a man advantage for Gen.G. Oh, Mihu's looking old bomb. It's going to be a free frag for Daps. Requires a second burst, but he gets there. And again, Nifty, 1 HP, Jesus. 1 versus 3. Gets a free one on Daps as he's running around. What about the rest of the players? He's got just under 1 minute to do this, Nifty. Kusta as he repositions, but again, the timing, the scope might be enough. Kusta gets there, and the score is tied.
Kusta's moving close to the smoke now. We'll have to see what he's going to do with this. He has the ability to push. There comes the push. He gets the double. And there's 1 more to be had as well, potentially, if that swing comes through upper. But Legia, oh my god, he's able to take down 2, making things somewhat competitive here for Nifty, who has the bomb. But there are CTs close, and he knows it, so he's going to have to be very creative with this situation. He's going to commit to the plant on the side.
Nifty with half the information. Molotov's being deployed now, looking for that trade frag. Very fast, Nifty. Has he got a sound cues? Such an awkward angle, but Bentet will clutch around for his teammate. He'll make sure that Nifty is dead as he moves to round number 18 to show some presence. And with 39 seconds on the clock yet, they're only through 1 choke point, but that flashbang won't matter. Automatic has the right timing. This could be the end here for Envy on train. Looks like the dream is collapsing. Automatic delivers another frag. He's got great cover as well. Great CT support. Creeping around his Bentet, and they're all falling to pieces now. Legia 1 versus 5 with 20 seconds on the clock, and it's not going to happen. Gen.G take train.
Yeah, excellent.
Anyway, we'll see what they have to offer. All Glocks on deck here for Gen.G. Flashbangs are up, and Calyx will destroy some top banana.
Yeah, Calyx has been doing a lot of destroying, I've got to say. And once again, pistols looking great for Envious. Gen.G have not had success here, and they are getting shot in the face again and again and again and again. Kusta. He's also going to get shot in the face. Oof, this is rough. They're going to go for the challenge from Banana. 2 men there to try to defend this, and they will get taken down by better guns. Oof, there's a nice response though. Just going for the top mid aggression, but who has a better response? It is Kusta.
Shut it down.
With the triple kill. Lovely stuff.
Maybe 1 by either side. Ryan now on the balcony trying to do what he can. He's going to get absolutely deleted. Mihu's in a lot of trouble now. All the reinforcements have been deleted. Nifty and Calyx now, their choices have been taken away. Gen.G storming the A bomb site as if it was train. Yeah. Which they did repeatedly, and that's a wrap.
Maybe a 5v3 where the third player is kind of out of position. And that's kind of what happened. You see the pace there, the urgency?
But now they are at the mercy of their opponents. The grenades come in too late. Legia holding a grenade, but his teammate is gone. Sees multiple numbers now. What does Legia do? It goes through the smoke, doesn't get anything, and surely that round's over once again.
Yeah, if I was going to show you like one thing that was really just, let's say the fatal position that Envy were in just before you know, the fatal strike was made. So there's this window where Envy have no idea what Gen.G are doing, and Gen.G got to hit the B bomb site before Envy got any info top mid, meaning that
they really need to find a way to plug this giant hole. And just look at the confidence from Gen.G, taking absolute liberty, stopping, fully unleashed, but Rhino catch him off guard, along with Legia, trying to turn things around now. Bakusta will find a way to break something of Envy's. 3 versus 4 for Gen.G. Just looking for...
And we'll see that's, you know, last effort on B here. Envy don't want to go for info in a 2v2, so here we go. Kusa gets the first entry. The last player spotted. Calyx is in so much trouble. He's got to deliver here. There is the... Oh, that's beautiful from Calyx. He might just do everything by himself. He will. Great.
Then with the grenades for the late game. Nifty up in mid, taking out automatic, and there's no response. We've got a creeper in Boiler in Kusta, but he's unable to do anything about it.
Paranoid about this. They have no control Banana. They have no control top mid. They do have Nifty though, hitting AWP shots.
With the bomb in sight as well. 40 seconds on the clock. Does that rotate a third player back? I mean, there's plenty of time for that bomb to go back towards the B bomb site. Reading that Gen.G will likely go to the B bomb site. And it's just dry peaks, arid peaks, man. No water inside. Legia playing anti-flash. The spray is so off though. Calyx now delivering once again. And it's Kusta versus 5 in the smoke to be finished off by Mihu.
So we'll see if Envy can complete it and force the eco.
Not too shabby a HE over the half wall from the T side, but Calyx, he's delivering on the B bomb site, but he has been exploded into little pieces. 4 versus 4 early, 1 minute 30. A war of attrition now between Gen.G and Envy in round 11. But again, only on Mihu, and here come the grenades. Mihu now forced forward, forced into the open. Legia's there to trade, but he's in trouble. He's 1 versus 3 now, and he won't last very long.
Yeah, it's a good site take by Gen.G, and as to, you know, it's a slightly forward position. Gen.G were going for that A attack. You know, it's somewhat like an automatic's got that front side smoke to play off of as he pushes forwards here, and it's looking really constricted right now for Envy. They're in trouble. Kusa with the lurk kill towards top mid at the same time. It only gets worse for Envy as they try to hold on to this, to whatever they have at this point. They're getting attacked everywhere. How can they even read the situation? There's still multiple players that they've spotted around top mid. That's still not Kusta. And automatic, meanwhile, gets the kill onto Nifty. That B bomb site's under attack. Everyone's getting wiped out. It doesn't matter where they are, James. It doesn't matter.
That's just the worst thing, when the T's are attacking everywhere at the same time. And they're getting all the kills as well. Kusta keeping him honest. That smoke can be a problem because it's similar smoke and the CTs might drop. He's creeping up that lane position once again. Mihu, he's miles away, but we've got plenty of trades here. So 3 versus 3 make it 2. Nifty moving away. I don't know if he saw automatic by T-Ramp with the bomb in tow. Maybe on the radar, maybe not. Ryan now trying to keep things controlled on the A-bomb site, but Bentet has better pacing.
Oh, for sure, yeah, in that position too. Nifty's got the gun for the job. Bentet may feel really confident having that Krieg in this position, but the AWP is the way to counter it. Nifty is all on him at this point. Calyx is coming through with another AWP, slowly but surely from top mid from lane, but now the bomb has made its way onto the bomb site. We'll get the Vino plant as well. So it's going to be hard to close distance with these AWPs, especially with the smoke down there on Moto, on Little Pit. It's going to be tough for Nifty to push forwards. I don't know how they're going to do this right now. If Gen.G play this by the book, they are definitely in a lot of problems. Now it's just down to Calyx. That's where Automatic is. They know there's a guy in pit 2 and he can't find the angle. Automatic just simply has a
simple grenade in towards Banana. We got the classic boost over the smoke for Nifty. Just about gets there to take out Som. He's been a danger. 11 for 9 at the moment. It's a big frag to get for Nifty.
I think they threw a flashbang. That's what you're supposed to do to force the CT back. But Legia goes forwards. That's a great catch from Automatic. They're forced into the A play, James. It's not looking good so far. It's just down to Daps.
Legia with a... not 100% sure. But he's creeping forward. Not going to wait for Ryan just yet. Going to hold a grenade. A grenade hold an angle. So I think he does know exactly where Daps is. probably realizes that he's not in a dark spot. He's stuck in construction, and Ryan is on the way, choosing to smoke off one half of the ruins. That's starting to creep now, but there's the final shot. A much-needed 5th round for Envy as we approach half-time.
Well, Envy, they do have so much success so far in pistols in this series. We'll see if that continues here. Mihu's ready and waiting for this mid push. And Daps with that peek is looking fine. Ooh, Nifty's got one himself. They are looking to push this. Great flashback. Oh my god, it's devastation. It's up to Automatic in the 1v2. He's gonna... Are they gonna go through CT? Ooh, Legia might have a forward position here. Did Automatic hear him? He did not. That's an off angle and a half.
A clean record here for Gen.G, 100% on Inferno in the last 3 months. There's a HG off the side wall, does 0 damage somehow. Legia now leading the charge. He'll take the risks with the UMP. Blind though, he decides against it, goes back, and now there's carnage.
Ooh, some potential there with the spray, but yeah, interesting decision-making. Decisioning, I've made a new word, James. Decisioning, according to my memory. Yeah.
Kusta and Daps are alone now. 2 versus 4. I don't know what else they can do here, really. Yes, some players are tagged, but all opportunities to win the round have come and gone.
They opted to go for M4s instead, so they had almost no utility to play with, and they decided to kind of stack towards the A site, leaving one player on B. So it's a huge gamble, basically. They're hoping that, for whatever reason, Envy don't run a default, that Envy just...
Dare Nifty creep through the smoke. This is a very interesting engagement. Oh, Kusa's got to run straight past. He can raise the alarm. He's got 2 targets, though. He's got a 180 for the transfer. There are CTs all over the place, but that's plenty of information for his team. That's now creeping out from the pit. Taking Calyx out 3-on-3 around the A bomb site, though. Bentet's on a late rotation with the MP9.
Oh, really fast switch up here towards the B bomb site. This is going to be tough, actually, to retake this. This is a great call from Envy on the fly. Tough retake. They do have smokes. They can put the retake smokes down. Smoke off banana.
Maybe that buys Daps a few seconds for rotation. Really looking for a... It's convinced that there's someone flanking. Legia now creeping out. Just a dry peek. I don't know about his teammates. Ryan falls to the flames now. This is disastrous for Envy. They can't trade. It's only Mihu. What happened there? That was the driest of peaks, man. There was no lotion. Just Jacob's crackers that. Both choke points. That is a very strange situation in mid. The bomb in second mid. And Kusa just going through... He does that with an AWP as well. Absolutely fantastic. How do you call this if you're Envy?
It's so sick because it's... Oh my god. So these pushes, these aggressions are so well timed. Nifty. Oh god. Almost got awkward. Kusta will get knifed indeed. Nifty will avoid the awkwardness.
It's almost like they've switched sides now.
Yeah, pretty much. Bomb has been collected as well. I don't know that the CTs...
This is so strange. We've got Automatic flanking. For the French-Canadian, c'est bizarre. Nifty gets taken out, and Calyx in quick succession.
Play from Kusa, top mid, but it's too late. Here comes the push on B. It's just too late to rotate the bomb site. Anchors have to hold it down, but they get absolutely wrecked.
Kusa makes his way over, but you can see that there's not much movement from Gen.G on the A bomb site. So,
I mean, I just don't know what to expect from him.
Rumor has it that Dan was escorted out of Trader Joe's this morning, trying to buy all the toilet roll.
Speaking of which, look at that. Double peek here from Automatic and Bentet. Good support for the rifle, trying to really make this one worthwhile. Big kill, big control.
CTs will be falling back now around B. Bentet will get taken out by Nifty. Automatic has a lot to do now. Sees a jump peak, but surely... Oh, he's not expecting the boost. And Ryan's going to take him out. We've got problems for Gen.G. Envy are closing in on them. 4 versus 3 now. And maybe they've got to give up on this one as well, Gen.G. They are closer to the bomb site, though. We've got Daps now with some hopeful sprays. But Nifty with the most disgusting shot of the day. Straight through the smoke, straight in the face. And this round is surely over.
Yeah, this has to be the turning point right now. And again, Gen.G... So he was not able to do that. Credit to Envy and how they played it. They got that player on the half wall, and the swing against the scope worked out. And they've got so much time. They're going to walk Daps here. Daps is close to the MP9. That's a good gun for this. Let's see what he can get. Oh, just the one, but Automatic gets a frag.
That's the bomb, though. It's the bomb spotted, and it's jumping into the balcony position. Automatic is indeed here, but he needs to buy time for his teammates, but he can't. Because he takes one in the face. That is some dental surgery he didn't ask for. 3 versus 2 now. Gen.G feeling the brunt of things on their CT side. And it seems they will go for this one. Big grenade onto Legia. leaving him with 24. But Calyx, he has an angle, but the smoke takes it away again. Some goes down eventually. Bentet now 1 versus 3, and Calyx is there again.
I'm getting worried for Gen.G right now, James, because
a molly, and it'll go ahead of Mihu. He sees the backpack, he's got the spray now, and Kusa gets taken out. No response. Automatic behind the smoke. But he could just about make a connection with the USP. Mihu and Nifty very low, but they're still alive.
Yeah, going for that B split now. The Beast player is trying to slow down the attack from Banana, but is so committed and just not working out. They knew that they had to get the kills before the CT, the T's coming from CT would actually make their way there. Mega's going to get a plant as a save, and oh my god. The crazy thing is that
he's had quite a lot of multi-frag rounds, I feel like, in this game so far. I think Som had some difficulty seeing the players through the Molotov fire there.
So they got some good damage with those initial banana grenades, but they're going to go for an explosion on the B-bomb side. Are they ready for this? I don't know. This is going to be really hard for Bentet, standing in the flames. It'll go down, the smokes drop. That's going to create problems. Bentet with 3 now, looking for more as he swaps out the gun, and they're trying to find him, and he's just dodged them in the smoke, just juking. And this is going to be problematic here for Nifty, just going for the fake plant. Bentet, he's got his attention on Nifty, and he's going to get himself a 4th kill. Mihu's far away, so the ace will be denied, but who cares about the ace? Because you know what, he's done such good work here, and Mihu will get finished off. Kusa on the boost here, he's so important, he's got to get kills in this position, he gets nothing!
Oh my god.
The entry kills are devastating. Som will deliver something through the flames, and speaking of which, Calyx goes down in said flames. Daps is doing damage. Suddenly, only 2 remain for Envy.
Boy, how this has turned around. We have a potential flank here from Ryan, who's also secured the B bomb site. But the problem is Mihu's got the bomb in the balcony position. Now, Daps has been taken out. Not sure if he saw the bomb. I don't know which way he was facing, but this is getting super weird now. We've got automatic rotating away. There's no movement from Ryan, though. Mihu stuck now. He's actually trapped himself with the bomb, surely. He's jumped on the box. That might be the saving grace. Now Ryan's on the way. They've got 30 seconds to get a kill here, to try and secure the round a little bit better. Automatic now realizing, why isn't the bomb being planted? Surely it's because of Ryan. Ryan is somewhere. He's trying to find us somehow. So Automatic looks behind him. He's very aware of what could be going on now. 20 seconds as Ryan creeps towards the site. He'll see that no one's in library. Does that play into things later on? It looks like he's going to have an off angle. He's convinced he hears the scope. He's got the information now. Mihu just has to not move on the site. Hiding in plain sight. Molotov into balcony. Everything is going perfectly in the short term for Envy.
Yeah, it really is. And there's a bait as well. Oh, automatic, he realizes it, and he gets the shot too. Oh, just such a close miss on the second player. Oh, Mihu. That looks so crazy, James. I didn't think he was going to get that. It was looking like the whiffs were there, but
we see this be more common on Mirage now as well with that bench. We'll see if that plays into this game as well.
Yeah, very, very much in the meta right now. Look at the creep here from Calyx. He's really deep right now. As we spotted, and he'll get the kill into Daps. Oh, look at these. These pistols from Envy have been devastating. What is it about Envy's pistols against Gen.G right now? They're owning Gen.G every single time. I don't know that this retake is even a possibility. Bentet's going to get annihilated. What is this, James? What are we witnessing?
This is pretty damn solid. So if you spend $350 on armor instead of $1,000 in the next one, that'll be good. And indeed, Calyx will deliver that final frag. That's a superb pistol round. Broken the vent or not. Calyx looking towards jungle. More grenades. There's Daps. Calyx will creep yet further. Indeed, the vent has been broken. So now the flanking possibilities are open. Kusta seems to have no idea that Calyx could have been there, but some will check anyway and see. He swings and just about gets there. Nice timing for him, very important. 5v3 now for Gen.G, looking for their first round.
Trials and tribulations as they move towards that B-bomb side. But Mihu finds some success. That's really key. He starts to be quite the presence of the catwalk. Oh, Bentet, there you go. That's the Bentet, you know. Great 90-degree flick there. Nifty, he's got some excellent AK work of his own, but
angle with the AWP, and Legia will offer his face for sacrifice. There goes Calyx first with a pistol, but there's no trade as Kusa cleans up. 5 versus 1 now. Bentet looking to delete Nifty with the AK-47. Got Kusa to swing or take one in the face for the president. And Nifty takes out 2. He's 1 versus 3 now, looking for an ace. With a minute 20 on the clock, he could do with collecting that bomb before the smoke goes. So we'll see what he chooses to do. This round could be concluded quickly, unless Nifty's fast enough straight in the dome. Down to 2 HP now.
wary of a push here from Som, and he's correct. He baits out a couple of shots, the anticipation here, but there's time against him too. He does have to get the bomb planted. The CTs don't have to push him. They can force him to act instead, and indeed, which way will he go? That's the question. I don't know that Som will... He's going to hear they're running there, so he knows exactly what's going on.
Well, I mean, he should hear him from there, but it doesn't look like he did.
Yeah, he didn't look like he heard anything.
Starting to run now, but in the long term, maybe they can pinch the bomb site, so they've got a worst-case scenario in order. Now, with that smoke, you can jump on the box and look over it. I've seen a clutch like this from Apex before, peeking towards a short position and going beyond it. Now, he could be in a number of different places. This becomes super awkward for Gen.G. Automatic with the AWP moving towards the site. Smokes are up, but Nifty has an angle for a spray if required. So where will they come from? Nifty with 2 HP, looking for 2 more for a very unlikely ace. Automatic makes his way towards the site. Has he been spotted? We got grenades again. He's got that spray angle. Some trying to cover from up top. Has he got the angle? No, he doesn't. Some will make the save. Is there time to defuse the bomb, though? I'm not sure. I don't think he's got it.
I think he's actually done it.
Oh, my days!
What the hell is that? James, this should not have happened. I don't even know where to begin.
3 MAC-10s on deck. Times are hard for all concerned. Kusta with an M4A4. There's an SMG on Daps as well, and Som's got a French gun. We've got aggression coming in towards the B bomb site. We've got that smoke up from the CT side that helps the rotation through the door. Som now creeping over it while Bentet just kills absolutely everyone. Som there with an assist, gets the last 2. Which is interesting. Som with a timely HE grenade. He's got an incendiary in the hole as well, but he's got to be really careful about peeking and throwing it, especially as the peaks are about to come. Exposed to the Palace, and Legia will take him out. Kusa's hit the trade, stuck on the site now, but not for long, because he would get popped by his opponent. The time is running low. Now, Daps may have something to do here. Can he stop the bomb from getting planted? Stops the cover first. Ryan taken out. Bomb is planted indeed, and now it's just Daps. 1 versus 3. Great spray onto Nifty. Quick reload. He has a kit. Maybe not an angle, though, to defuse this with any kind of cover. It is pretty deep as well. He can't really defuse it from behind the box. Goes for the AWP, inviting a peek now with the AWP shot. Will they time the peek together? Misses the flick with the AWP. I'm not sure he can even escape. Spots ahead by the stairs. There's a HG grenade. Can he finish off the job? No, he can't. I think it's time to run away for Daps, but with plays close to jungle, that might not be possible. Calyx knows it, and he takes a stronger angle. We'll see if Daps chooses to cross. Comes out with the AWP once again, and Calyx is there with a grenade in his hand. Asking for too much, maybe. Daps may survive here. I think he will.
I was going to say, I don't know. Oh, okay. He'll get a bit of damage there.
An important one. They stream into the bomb site now. We'll see how long they stay in the choke point for. The team are quite behind the first player around. They're just getting cut to pieces. It's a shooting gallery. Skeet shooting from Gen.G. A fast round, and we're back to a tied score.
Look how fast Nifty is up there as well, past the cat smoke. Flashbang over the top there from the peak triple with. This is really dangerous because Kusta and Bentet are lurking around, and there's the first kill.
Flashbang, Nifty's in no man's land. He's got to move to safety quickly. Very vulnerable now, he must feel. Actually tags Kusta through the wall. The man knows his angles.
Wow.
Goes for it again. Definitely want to watch a demo of. Lovely, completely blind, but he saw just enough, and now Kusta is gone, smoked.
So devious. Bentet does suspect that there could be shenanigans here, and he's looking for shenanigans. And he might just see it. That's huge. Now it's the 4v3, and the attack hasn't even come through yet.
Yeah, we can see Calyx try to use the collision of the smoke grenade on the wall to obscure the sound, but didn't quite work for him. Automatic now, trying to buy time. He actually has help from Palace, but it won't come fast enough. Maybe Daps playing for the final play. 23 seconds on the clock, and he seemed to have an idea. Maybe there were steps made. The bomb has to get planted at some point, and if Daps doesn't show, that's going to be a problem. Daps simply buying time for his teammates now. Goes for the full spray. He committed, and there might be a chance to plant this bomb. Nifty 6 HP. They charge him.
A quick boost into the window as well. And Mihu has been removed from the window by Force. Ryan with a nice kill onto Kusta though, as Kusta tries to take advantage of the distraction. But instead he will go down. 44 now is a lot of control towards mid now. They're going to rely a lot on Som, who is now so very dead.
Yeah, not going to be shouting soon, is he? 4 versus 3 now for Envy. They really need to close this round out. There's a flank coming in from the underpass. It must have been heard by Calyx. Indeed it has. He shuts automatic down by Force. Bentet and Daps have got plenty of cash, so they might as well go for this. They've got nothing to lose by dying on the sword here. try and do as much damage as possible. Daps showing presence. Can Bentet play off of this? Daps dancing around the smoke now. Gets one for free onto Ryan. Sees one on the balcony as well. That's nifty. But Calyx is here as well. Big frags from Legia on the B bomb site. Putting in great work to win this round for his team. Daps on the reload. 1 versus 2 as he takes Calyx out. Jiggling, but he can't take out Legia with a 3K on the B bomb site. Talk about impact frags. Hello. And goodbye. That's a nice opening kill from Nifty. And how much does Goose to see on the kill cam? There were 2 players there, but I think he may have only seen 1. That is outrageous from Nifty and really unlucky for Automatic. But in the last round, that could be too much error. Gen.G now 2 versus 4. Bentet and Som to try and clutch it.
Could make life very difficult for Gen.G. Smoking a flash. So I'm trying to move forwards. His explosiveness really required at this point. He'll pick off Mihu at sandwich. That makes it a little bit easier, but still so difficult. Finally, Bentet will join him. He has a smoke as well. His time is running out at this point. That bomb is so exposed, but so many players. There goes the smoke onto Connector. Legia with the jump spot. He's been spotted by Bentet as well, who will take him down. Now maybe they have a chance. One of them has to get on the bomb. Bentet moves forwards. He is decimating.
Oh my god.
Bentet, has he done enough? Yes, he has. And that will be good enough for a 9-6 finish for Gen.G. What a retake. What a play from Bentet.
Here on the CT side, we've got the fast boost for Calyx. We've got a bait situation as well. And there's a pop flash. Nice work, but where the Julies at? That's my question. Finds another one, Calyx. This is devastating from Envy. They're here again to smash another pistol round.
Okay, man. That's 6 of 6 pistol rounds.
That's a Cloud9 pistol from back in the day, funnily enough.
We'll see if Gen.G can make things difficult here with this force buy. They will go for a fast B hit once again. It's just Legia. He's trying to run away.
Run!
He's trying to get away.
Cops got guns, run!
He can't get away though. There is no escape. There is no surrender. Som is going to eliminate Ryan. Mihu's dead as well. They've got nothing. They've got absolutely nothing left in the tank, and it's just guns to be collected now for a...
And there's a whale of victory.
This is the faking mid control Sean was talking about, but he was expecting Envy to be the ones doing it, and then hit the A-bomb site.
Oh, that's the Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. 5-round lead for Gen.G, looking to capitalize, but Envy are denying them, and they need to. But things are quickly turning around. Som is coming in and he's angry. 2-on-2 now as they look to plant the bomb on A. However, the bomb is on T-ramp actually. Someone's got to go and get it, but they'll look to secure the bomb site first, it seems. Daps on the way, in fact, as Som shows presence. Now Som's been taken out. Daps may be heading to greener pastures.
It's a default plant. You can play this in apps, or you could try to bait the plant in the sense that you make it look like it's oh, I should be playing abs here, but then you take a different position, and that's kind of what he's doing. He has to try to find a 1v1. That's how you win situations like this. And for Envy, they will try to avoid that by moving together as they move towards the market. Now, Daps is going to hear some running here. Does he choose to peek? Here he is, off angle. It's successful. Another player there is going to be careful. Daps, though, he can't get it done. And Legia will
go from there, let's say, to CT for free. They know what they've given up Envy, but they don't necessarily have any information. They've got an off angle with Legia in the apartments, but it hasn't necessarily gone too deep. Now the vent's been broken, Ryan's been taken out, and surely that forces a hand in Nifty. Indeed it does. He goes to see that there's nobody on T-ramp. Maybe he comes into play later, but Daps gets a very important frag onto Mihu, and almost everyone's dead. What can Nifty even do at this point?
Yeah, there's a lot of problems when you give up this much map control, and you can see the ways Envy try to handle it. We'll see if Nifty can do something miraculous here. They would have to give him something. That's kind of the point here. And someone will give him a bullet in the brain, so that's fair enough. So without that player there, there's just nothing. So again, they can't allow Gen.G to have all that control in mid. They have to challenge something.
Maybe, well, more aggression. More risks being taken. Som racing up short, but he'll gift himself to Nifty, not expecting him to be there and not be blind.
I thought Mihu saw.
They didn't hear anything. Oh, this is a catastrophe. And that's going to encourage them, surely. But Nifty picking from Palace and nothing else. They haven't really solved it yet. They haven't really realized Mihu's almost at the ramp and there's nobody there. They've given the B bomb site up for free, for gratis.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Just imagine, Dan, what is going to be said at the end of this round.
Oh my god, I thought for sure, almost immediately as Gen.G left mid, and that's a call that a lot of teams won't make because it carries risk, but once you get that information, you're able to have players in position to see what's coming. Really on, I gotta say, Som also hits his shots, Automatic here is going to pick off Nifty to start things off. And Nifty, he's the man. He is the man that can in a spot.
He's a dead man now.
Where you need something crazy to happen. And as you say, he's out of the picture.
That's one body bag zipped up. There's 4 more to go. Envy have got to turn things around. Automatic's patience has paid off, and Legia is eliminated towards B. Automatic trying to win it on his own now. Sees a CT by the short pillar. He's got the flicks for the chicks, and there goes Mihu. And then there was Ryan, the guy who's 5 and 20, gets his 6th kill of the game, and surely he is doomed. Going up for the Krieg. Bentet has an off angle, just waiting for him. And I think the match is won here unless Ryan can get a very unlikely ace. He takes Bentet out, but Som has the angle, and there it is. 2-1 for Gen.G.
A performance that was rocky, we've got to say, when we're looking at this series. We expected Gen.G to have a great time at this, maybe